for this account. So, anyways, follow us on YouTube, H&B Travels.
YouTube, we are
Hello.
live.
For the first time. We don't even know how to do YouTube live.
Are you able to post the link on that one?
I'm not sure. We've been married for almost 2 years. October will be 2 years.
Somebody go to our channel and post
Can somebody go grab the link from YouTube and post in the comments, and then I'll pin it?
We will pin your comment.
Please. Help
YouTube.
us out.
All right, we are live.
Hi.
This what do you call it? The sunshine. You're glowing.
I know. I made a list of topics for us to talk about because I'm
Yep.
typing.
Yep.
So-
We'll wait for a couple more people to jump on.
Well, we have 150 on the YouTube should be on here on the title of this live, but it's H&B Travels. Maybe I should do a comment and pin it.
Yep. And we're also giving away a gift card to whoever subscribes to us. We are giving
Somebody
a
subscribes.
Visa gift card is going out tonight to somebody that subscribes to us on YouTube. What's going on, YouTube family? Got a few people in here. We'll wait a couple more minutes.
Oh, not my sign. It's H&B Travels
I can probably
on
find the link. Let's see.
YouTube. So, full disclosure, we started this YouTube account. Well, Blake started this YouTube account in August, and the goal is to get 1,000 subscribers within the first year.
Oh, I'm about to send it to you.
So,
Or should I just comment?
because I can't go out and then.
You can't see the text? All right, we're trying here, people. Give us just a second.
Trying.
I can
Okay, I
can
just
get on
pinned the
TikTok.
comment. So, H&B Travels on YouTube.
YouTube, what's going on? Everybody grab a drink. Come hang out with us.
So we got married in October of 2018. Oh my gosh, 2021.
Pin that one. I think I just...
We're trying to do so many things right now.
Are you able to see it? Sorry, guys. We are trying here.
I'm not
If
seeing
somebody can
anything.
find the link, we just posted it. Ryan, what's going on, Ryan?
So we got married in October of 2021, and since then we have been traveling our hearts out. We have been to all-inclusives, and we have done lots of cruises, which October of 2021 was still mid-pandemic. So the
Yep.
first cruise we went on in the middle of the pandemic was May of 2022.
Yep, it was on the Norwegian.
Celebrity.
No,
No, that was February of 2020, Norwegian.
yeah, Norwegian. Gosh, what was that?
Sun.
Yeah, Norwegian Sun. Out of
That was my
Orlando.
first cruise ever.
Yep. There you go. Pin that one. You can't see that.
No, it's not showing up. I guess I could invite you to go live with me.
Thanks, Emily. Thanks for saying I don't look that great, but Hannah does. You're right. Appreciate it.
That's Emily. That's a reporter.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
She just knows that you're a married man,
Okay.
babe.
All right. You get off me, woman. If somebody can pin the comment, that would be fantastic. Because we are not technology savvy. We are getting there, though, I promise.
So
What is everybody doing tonight?
So the first cruise we went on was Norwegian. Then we went on Celebrity. Since then, we have been on 3 MSC cruises.
Yep.
Right?
And we're gonna tell you all a little bit about.
And we just booked another one.
Yep.
And we are very excited about it. Hi, Helen.
Hi, Helen.
This is our shameless beg for YouTube subscribers.
Helen, you better go. I'm gonna go make sure that you're following
I'm
us on
pretty sure
YouTube.
Helen does already follow us.
Is anybody drinking with us tonight? We are enjoying our hashtag not sponsored Blue Moon. Go Canes. If there's any hockey fans out there.
So there's also a lot of, I think there's a pretty big divide in terms of you either love or you hate MSC.
Yep.
And we have been on a few MSC cruises, and we just booked another MSC cruise. So on my list of things to talk about is what we love about MSC and maybe some of the things that we don't like as much, but we obviously love MSC because we have been on a couple of cruises. We are now Diamond Club members for MSC.
Yep. So we can get right into it. We are cruising the beginning of September on the MSC Seascape. It's leaving out of Miami. We're going to fly down and actually join my brother and sister in Miami. He's stationed in Miami. We'll stay with them for a little while, and then we're going to set sail on the MSC Seascape. It was actually launched just before the pandemic. They put a hold on it, obviously, just like everything else.
So it's a brand new ship.
So it's a brand new ship. They technically launched again back in 2022. So not a lot of people have cruised on the Seascape. From what we've seen and read and researched and all that good stuff, it looks to be a very, very beautiful ship. Yes, we know she is gorgeous. Thank you, Newhart. So yeah, we're going to be going on the Seascape. It's a 7-night cruise. It's going to Puerto Rico. It's going to the Dominican Republic. It's going to Nassau. It's going to the Bahamas.
Ocean Key, which is MSC's private island, which I'm a big fan of because so it used to be a sand mining area, and the manufacturers and the companies who were mining the sand and everything kind of left it in like a little bit of like disarray and also damaged a lot of the coral reef. So MSC bought it from the Bahamian government and completely turned it around. It's now a marine reserve, and they're like building back the coral reef. Everything is completely sustainable. They recycle everything on the island. Everything is solar powered. Like it's really environmentally friendly, and they're super like environmentally conscious.
Yeah.
And it's amazing. It's also just absolutely beautiful. I mean, when you see like the blue water, we went the second to last time we did the jet ski tour.
Mm-hmm.
And the whole time we were on the jet skis, which we have a video about that on our YouTube channel. The whole time we were on the jet skis, we were like,
yeah, it's like
this is not
water.
real.
I mean, it's like,
but it's so clear and so blue.
You could take a cup of water out there, or just an empty glass, and just fill it up, and it just. I mean, you could drink it. It's so.
Well, you
so
can't
blue.
because it's saltwater.
Well,
but it's beautiful. I mean, anyways, so we love Ocean Key.
Yep.
Nassau. The day that we go to Nassau will probably be a spa day.
Yeah.
On the ship.
It was Hannah's first time in Nassau.
The last cruise we went on.
Which was what? March.
And it was also pouring down rain, so that was bad.
If you've been to Nassau, you know that Nassau, at least the cruise port, that's not the greatest. So we're probably just gonna book a massage or do something like that. But we've never been to the Dominican. We've never been to Puerto Rico. So if you guys have been there before, please, by all means, give us some tips, some tricks. Tell us what it's about. Tell us what your favorite part is, what to stay away from, any good food.
So one of the things that we're really excited about with the MSC Seascape is that it's completely decorated and themed based off of New York City, which we love. We've also been to New York City 3 times in the last 8 months.
Yeah, we like the city.
We do like New York City. So anyways, the ship is like there's an area that looks like Times Square, and there are different pools that are called like the Long Island pool, and there are different restaurants, and everything is brand new and sparkly and shiny, and we're really excited about the ship itself, but also the destinations.
Yeah. And for those who have just joined us on TikTok Live, we are live on YouTube. Come chat with us and hang out. We're going to be giving away a gift card to one of our subscribers tonight. It's a Visa gift card here. And here, whoever's watching. So be following us for that. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers by August.
We're halfway there. We're more than halfway there.
Yeah. The last time we checked, we were at like 520, 25-ish. So
I feel like we should be transparent about why we need 1,000.
Well, yeah. I mean, so YouTube gives us a year to get monetized. Not that we're really in it for the money, but we have worked really hard producing videos and kind of sharing our insights.
Has worked really hard on this channel.
Yeah, I mean, we've been through New York. We've done a lot of all-inclusive cruises. We've done resorts. We've done a bunch of different
New
stuff.
York
So
City, different. We've also given kind of like tips on what to pack for cruises and tips for if you're going to New York, like different rooftop bars and hotels to stay in, that kind of thing. So, but Blake is, I mean, truly the mastermind behind the YouTube channel. He uses Canva
Canva
to edit and do graphics. I mean, the graphics he does, I don't even know where to begin with the graphics, but he does a really good job. And he started this with a mission to reach that monetization goal. And YouTube only gives you one shot. You have a year to get 1,000 subscribers and 400 hours of watch time, which we surpassed the watch time pretty quickly, which apparently is hard to do, but we still need the subscribers. So
yeah, I mean, we're just as guilty. I mean, not, when you get on YouTube, it's not like TikTok or Instagram. It's, you just kind of watch it and then you're like done with it. So it's pretty tough to get.
And we do watch, Blake watches a lot of YouTube. We have a lot of people that we follow on YouTube, and we get advice from when we're going to travel. So if there is anything that you want to know or that you want advice on while we're doing this, please let us know. Like in terms of cruises, traveling, anything.
Yeah.
But we only have until August. So we are less than 2 months away from our deadline, and we need like 450 more subscribers. So this is our shameless plug to follow us. H&B Travels on YouTube.
Yep. Just look it up. You'll see our thumbnail on there. We're on top of the MSC's private island of Ocean Key. We're on top of the lighthouse.
Yeah.
With the ship in the background.
Which is beautiful. So we've done, like he said, we've done all-inclusive resorts in Mexico. We've done different trips in New York, and then lots of cruises. So I think this time we're probably going to focus a little bit on cruises. But this cruise in particular is the first one in the last 3 cruises that we decided to book an interior room.
Yep. So, well, the very first cruise that you went on was an interior.
Yeah.
Hannah had never been on a cruise prior to us meeting, so her very first cruise was kind of an interesting one, right as the pandemic was happening. I mean, March of
it was February 2020.
February, yep. So her experience was a little bit different, but now we decided to do an interior room. We had the option to they call it bid up, and we can get into that if anybody has any questions about that. But essentially, you can bid.
So you book your room, and then they send you an email and says, "Do you want to bid up?" And they give you different room choices that you can bid up on.
Yeah.
So it gave us an option to bid up on a balcony.
Yeah.
An ocean view, which just has like a circle of a window,
like a little porthole window,
or yacht club, interior yacht club. So we did 2 bid ups to try and get either an ocean view or a balcony. So we'll see. But we pretty much decided that we don't spend a ton of time in the room on cruises, like never, even when we have balconies or nice rooms. So we decided that we will survive, I guess, in an interior room.
It's more money,
like having
more money for the casino and more money for, excursions or massages or whatever, whatever you want to do.
Yeah. So why do we like MSC compared to other cruises? This is a controversial topic.
It is. I mean, MSC is still very new to the United States. I mean, heck, even a year and a half ago, I had never even heard of MSC. And then we went through our travel agent and she was like, well, just check this out. So we were like, okay, well, whatever. It was cheap. It was, where we wanted to go. It was a good little first cruise. Our first MSC cruise was the MSC Divina. And then after the Divina, we went on the Meraviglia a couple months ago. Now we're going on the Seascape in September. So it's just different. It's an Italian cruise line, so they do things a little bit different. I mean, you've only been on
Norwegian.
Norwegian. So that was still an all-inclusive cruise for you. You haven't really experienced Royal or Carnival or anything.
Well, we did go on Celebrity though, and I did like Celebrity.
Yeah, Celebrity was straight in the pandemic. I mean, we were still wearing masks
But it was nice though because only, I don't know, half or a third of the ship was booked. So we had so much freedom. But I will say we loved the Divina more than the Meraviglia.
Yeah, we did. I mean, and there was nothing wrong with like the service or anything. The Meraviglia in March was our first full at capacity cruise. I mean, we were I mean, at capacity.
Yeah, it was. Well, we also booked it this. We won't do this again, but we booked it the week of a lot of people's spring break.
Yeah.
So it was very busy. Lots of kids, which I mean, kids weren't really a problem, but just lots of people. I mean, it was.
Yeah.
A lot.
Well, September. I mean, we're doing it the first week in September, so kids, I think, will be back to
Just gone back to
school.
school.
I mean, we'll see. I mean, maybe people are.
Maybe it'll be their last hurrah, but
Yeah.
But I also will say, and this is one of the reasons that we do like booking cruises over just going one place and staying. So the price of this cruise was really good compared to some of the other ones that we had been looking at. So we're going for 7 nights. We're going to 3 places: Dominican Republic, Puerto Rico, and then 2 places in the Bahamas. So we're going to 4 places, but 3 different countries.
Yep.
And 7 nights, 2 people, Wi-Fi and drinks, $1,600.
Yep.
So $800 a piece.
Hey, Chelsea. What's
So
up?
like, you can't really beat. I mean, like, there's like nowhere that you can go.
Yeah.
You can't go to 3 countries for $800 a piece ever.
Yeah.
So, well, except on a cruise. So that's why we are big on cruises, is the price.
I mean, I think the only downside, and this may be just from the 2 previous cruises that we've done, is that MSC is like when you go to dinner, it's a lot slower. The portion sizes are a little bit smaller. But if you've been on a cruise before, you know that, I mean, I hate to say this and it sounds like you can order multiple entrees. You can order multiple appetizers if you want to do like a Caesar salad and mozzarella sticks. There's no judgment. So, I mean, we're talking that if you order a Caesar salad, it's maybe like that big. I mean, that's really the only thing. But we haven't really had a bad experience at all. I mean, MSC has been very good for us.
The service is really good.
The service is good. The room stewards are great. I mean, everybody seems happy. And if you haven't checked out our YouTube channel, that's where we are live on YouTube. We're trying to.
Yes. We are going to give away a gift card.
Yep.
So go subscribe and comment on our live to be entered to win the gift card. So I don't think anyone has commented yet. So go subscribe.
Angel or Angel
and comment.
Carlisco says hello. But yeah, so that's really the main thing. And if you guys are interested in cruising or travel, go check out our videos. We've been to we're big Secrets or AMR resort fans,
Yes.
so we do all inclusives pretty much every year for our anniversary and different stuff. But we are heading out on the MSC Seascape the first week in September. We're doing things a little bit different this time, but we'll be sure to bring you guys all that content. And
but please comment and let us know if you have any questions about cruising, MSC, or all inclusives.
I know I don't know if Chelsea's still in here or not, but I know she's a big Carnival fan.
I've never been on Carnival. You've actually been on the Carnival Sunshine, which, if you've been following the news at all, they were in a storm recently, like a couple weeks ago, which we have cruised during a strong storm, and
there you
it's
go.
not
There's
fun,
Chelsea.
but it's normal. I mean, like, it's common. Like, a lot of times when you're on a cruise, like, you will go through a storm or something.
Yeah. There's Chelsea. She's on. Hey, Chelsea. So I don't know if you guys heard, we actually found out this morning that I'm on Facebook and kind of follow a different couple cruise pages or whatnot. But there was an incident that happened at the Miami port this morning that I guess a passenger ferry or some ferry that went across the channel in the Miami cruise port wrecked into a vessel, and it actually it killed somebody. So the port was shut down for, hours and hours and hours. So these cruise ships were just like hanging out in the channel, waiting to come back in. And if you ever cruised before, it's kind of an early wake up call. And so I think they offered their passengers, I think it was
extended Wi-Fi and drinks.
Yeah, they extended their drink package and their Wi-Fi and stuff like that. So prayers out to the family that lost. It's just a tragic thing. But, and that's why we were talking about it actually on the way home today, is that, when you book a flight, the day that you arrive back to the port, you always want to try to make it a little bit later in the day. I think our flight from my home.
This is the first time that we're cruising and having to fly to our cruise port.
Yeah, but our flight is, like 4 o'clock.
Yeah,
I
it's
think.
later.
So,
But this
I
is
mean,
also the first time. Like usually we drive because we either go out of Orlando or Port Canaveral, or one time we went out of Miami and we did drive, but it was a long drive.
Yeah. So I mean, that's I would say common sense, but if it's my first cruise, I wouldn't even have thought about stuff like that. I mean, you want to make sure that if you do book a flight, then Chelsea
I know.
says she's
So
scared of delays. Yeah,
we're flying out a day before, so I think we're good there. But then
coming home,
we booked a flight at what, 4?
Yeah, it's like 4.
So we do have some wiggle room, but if something like
You just never know.
So,
I mean,
so if something like what happened this morning happened, we potentially could be in trouble.
I mean, customs
But-
has to come on the ship and clear everything, and I don't know if they like run dogs or whatever, but I mean, if it's delayed, especially in Miami, I know Miami's kind of a tough, like a tough airport to kind of fly into or go out of. It's you just never know. So always make time to make time to be able to fly out.
Most of the time, though, we've almost always gotten off the ship really early, but that's because everything is gone the way it's supposed to go.
Yep.
Okay, so I also made a list of I think this is the most interesting thing about cruising in general.
Oh, dang, you did make a list.
I made a
Please.
list of our favorite items that we must bring on a cruise. And I also have these, I had them linked on my Amazon storefront. If you want to go. I mean, I'm just saying, made it convenient for you.
Yeah, so Chelsea said she thinks the late flight would be enough. Yeah, I mean, I hope so. So, I mean, we're actually flying out of Fort Lauderdale, so depending on traffic, it could be up to, I guess, like an hour.
Also, if you know, it is very expensive to fly into Miami.
Yeah, it was like $800 round trip. I mean, it was almost just as expensive. Luckily, we had points on our card, but it was almost expensive to fly to Miami.
Yeah, our flights were going to be as much as the entire cruise itself.
We could have drove, but it had been a 13-hour drive, and that's just a lot.
Yeah.
It's just a lot to drive. So.
Okay, so our must-have items for cruises. Number 1, the flag or any kind of like decoration for your door.
Yeah, so like your whole cabin is, and this is, I mean, some people may not know this, but your whole cabin is going to be magnetized. So it's metal. It's like a shell. It's pretty interesting how they actually build the cruise ships, but it's just a metal shell that the room is. So all of your walls are magnetic. So, for the ladies, you can bring like what is that called?
Like a hanging makeup bag?
Yeah, like a dock kit. I mean, I would call it a dock kit, but
like a makeup bag that you can like hang. You know what I mean?
So we bring little
magnets that have like a hook on it.
Yeah, and you can just stick them right to the wall, and you can hang your wet bathing suit or your towels or whatever, or to save space. But on the front of the door, for people that partake in the all-inclusive alcohol package, it is much easier to find your stateroom when you have some type of flag or magnets stuck to the door or whatever you want. I mean, if it's somebody's birthday or whatever, you can go to Dollar Tree and get magnet stuff. But
I also like to think that we help our neighbors, because when they see our door, they know if they're near us, they know they're getting close to their door.
Yeah.
Like,
we're 2 doors down.
Other people use it as like a landmark when they get off the elevator.
Yeah. But we've had many a nights to stumble back to our room.
But we found that the magnets work better than if you get those suction cup hooks.
Yeah, the magnets are for sure.
Because the one time we did the suction cup, every time we came back, it had fallen.
Yeah.
So, and then, so lanyards, which we bought lanyards that we now use every time, because if you try and buy the lanyards on the ship, they're
pretty expensive.
Kind of expensive.
But
and
depending on your cruise line, if you get on the ship the first day, if you go to the casino, sometimes they'll have lanyards for free. But just order them off of Amazon.
You can get a pack of like 3 or 4 for $10.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
And then bag tags.
Yeah, I mean, bag tags, it's just kind of like, I mean, especially if you're flying or whatever. Most cruise lines, they want you to print out your bag tags prior to arriving to the cruise port. So if it's raining or if you've got a couple bags or your bags are mixed in with other people, those bags get shifted together, or whatever, if it's raining, they get wet. So the bag tags will essentially, it's got like a little metal loop that will hold your
cruise
your
identifier thing.
Yeah. So like your bag doesn't get lost All they do is they'll if you just take the paper in there, they're just going to staple it to the handle part of your bag.
But if you get one that's like laminated and has a permanent little thing, then you're just
it's just like a little. It's like a little Ziploc bag, a little bit sturdier, with like a little piece of metal that wraps around the handle part of your bag. And I mean,
and again, you can get a pack of like 3 or 4 on Amazon for like.
For the peace of mind, I mean, if you've cruised a couple of different times, your bag can get there an hour before you. An hour after you get on the ship. I mean, it could be up to 8 o'clock. But if that thing tears or it gets wet and they can't read what stateroom you're in, I mean, you're just going to be, going to dinner in swimsuits, and it's just not going to be fun. So just spend the $10 to wear. And we got those
like on our Norwegian cruise 4 years ago, and we use them every time.
Yeah.
So
I mean, they're also good for like flying or, really whatever occasion that you have. So
the next one is probably the most important thing to bring. Like if you forget anything else that we read on the list, this is the number one. And it is an envelope with like $50 to $101 bills in it.
Yeah. So when you go to the bank before your cruise, they probably think you're going to the strip club or something, but
you are not.
Just swallow the pride and just these people, your room stewards, your bartenders, they work really hard to ensure that you have a good time, and they really don't make a lot. I mean, these people are from third world countries, from China to wherever, and they're getting a couple bucks a day compared.
And a lot of times they're on these ships for 6, 7, 8, 9 months without seeing their family.
Yep.
So they're working to send money home. So anyways, we bring 5s, mostly 1s, but sometimes we'll bring some bigger bills. And the first day especially, we will tip heavy, and that usually sets a precedent. Like, we'll find our favorite bar, our favorite bartender, and they will immediately know us. And the next day we come see them, they know our names and what drink we want to order without even saying it. And it's just a nice touch.
And they always add a little bit extra.
We like tipping well.
We've got little insulated cups that we bring,
which is also a good idea because it keeps your drink cold, especially if you're in the Caribbean where it's hot. And
they'll make your drink right there in your cup. So technically, you're really getting a double. You're getting a double, and if you tip well, and they'll add a little splash in there for you. So.
And on top of that, especially like when we are going somewhere that's going to stop somewhere in Mexico, once we get to know like one of our favorite bartenders, we'll start asking them like, what are your favorite snacks, or like maybe what's the food that you're missing from home. And then there's a place in Cozumel that whenever we stop in Cozumel, the Mega, and if you've been to Mexico, but we'll stop at the Mega and we'll try and find those snacks that our bartenders like, and just bring them some goodies, maybe if they can't get off the ship that day or whatever. It's just a nice touch. And we also just really enjoy getting to know the staff and the bartenders and things on our trips. So they become like family to us.
And speaking of finding your bartender the first day is, we definitely recommend packing a backpack to take on with you to get on the cruise. So, you're excited, you're ready to get on, whether you're the first person on or last person on. We recommend packing a backpack with a bathing suit, a change of clothes or whatever, because if your bag doesn't arrive in a couple hours or whatever, you're stuck with,
or God forbid your luggage gets lost,
and you're in Miami heat.
At least you have a bathing suit.
You're in 110 degrees, you're sweating, you smell stanky. It's not fun. So having that bathing suit to where you can go to the bathroom once you get on board, you go to the buffet, you change into your bathing suit, you can go take a dip in the water or whatever you want to do. At least you have something with you, so that way you're not chafing. And
we usually both bring a backpack, and usually that in those moments before we're about to release our bags to the staff, I think, what do I want to be in this backpack just in case I don't get my luggage back? I'll usually pack
medicine,
a bathing suit, medicine, makeup,
passports.
Because makeup is expensive, ladies. Makeup is expensive. A bathing suit, just an extra pair of underwear. Medicine.
Y'all get the idea.
Get the gist,
but your passports, your birth certificate, your cash, a phone charger, I mean, like I said, you just never know.
Kind of the essentials.
Your bag could be there. I mean, I've heard horror stories to where they don't get their bag until that next morning.
Or ever.
So you're literally in the clothes that you wore in the heat that y'all know where we're going with this.
Samantha, just to recap, we are talking about our YouTube channel, H&B Travels. We are traveling our hearts out, but we have 2 months left to get 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. So we are doing a live on YouTube and on TikTok.
We're halfway there.
And we are just shamelessly begging for subscribers.
And if you subscribe, we are giving away a gift card tonight,
Yes.
a Visa gift card that's going to be mailed directly to you if you're one of our subscribers. We've got a few on YouTube now. Chelsea, I
go
didn't know.
subscribe, and if you go comment on our YouTube live right now, that's like an extra name in the hat for the gift card. So go subscribe and comment on
Chelsea
that
said
live.
that I didn't know that they would make my
you,
drink
Max.
in the cup. Yeah, so they will. You can just literally just.
I mean,
So,
and it doesn't matter what size. You can even
here we
bring
go.
this one. You could bring this one, or you could bring this one, and they will make it.
So we literally go to Walmart. I think this probably is backwards.
The
Yeah.
first one that we did,
So-
we had it, and it said just married, and which also gave us some extra points. So I'm just saying,
But really, you'll just hand the cup over to them. We throw them $1 bill or two per drink, but they will make it strong, and it also helps them too. So, the cups that you get on the cruise lines are like little one things.
and if you're in the Caribbean, after 5 minutes, it's just no ice. It's melted.
Yeah.
It's sweating. So we like these because it's easy to know which cup is ours, but also it keeps it cold.
Yeah, I mean, I've got a
So-
black one. We got a little Cricket at home, so we print out little stickers for them. She's got a white one. I've got a black one. It's just easy.
And
You
it
can take 'em
also,
everywhere.
I will say, it also helps the bartenders remember who we are, because especially when it did say just married, they knew it helped them remember who we were.
Yeah. So that's another thing. You can get them at Walmart for what, I don't know, $8-9 a cup maybe.
Yeah.
So
Okay, so the next thing on the list, and this is if you have motion sickness, but also I think just the average person, if you've never been on a cruise before, I think you should get this no matter what. But Dramamine, the ear patches, the wristbands, I knew ahead of the first cruise that we ever went on that I get motion sick. I get motion sick, even in the car. So I was really nervous about the ship. Oh, your mom's watching. Yes, we are talking about motion sickness right now. We are. So the first cruise we went on, we actually went with Blake's parents, and his mom and I were in the same boat in terms of motion sickness. So she had some prescribed nausea medicine, which helped me. She was on another level in terms of motion sick, but I always use the patches. I also bring the pills. I don't usually have to take the pills, but just in case. But I will say the one mistake I made on the first cruise that we took, I was like, I'll wait to take it. I was like, I'll wait until I start feeling it to take it. That was where I went wrong. So now I've learned, I put the patches on at least an hour or two before we get on the ship. I take a pill before you get, I take it before the motion sickness actually happens.
I think if you just start drinking early enough, you really just don't feel anything.
Blake thinks motion sickness is all mental, but it is not. It is not.
You just got to forget about it.
But I have never actually physically gotten sick from motion sickness. And the other thing that helps too is that if you're inside, like if you're in a show or something and you start feeling it, just walk out to the balcony or to the walking track and just look out at sea, and that helps your mind put the motion and what you're seeing.
I will share a lesser known tip. The first day you go get on and you go to the buffet or whatever, grab a few green apples. Green apples, like Granny Green. Are they Granny apples?
Granny Smith.
Are those green?
I don't know. The green apples.
Whatever the green apples are.
Mean.
So
they're only going to have one kind.
If you grab a green apple and you start to feel a little motion sickness, eat the apple, and that is just it works.
I didn't know that.
I mean, it's like a wives' tale, but I promise you, y'all are going to think about this YouTube video and be like, damn, he was right.
Okay.
Anyways, all right.
So this is actually also one of my favorites. So we are married. So this is for the married people out there. But after our honeymoon, somebody gave me this tip on our honeymoon. I bought fake wedding rings. And I didn't actually realize how important it was until we went on our first cruise after we were married. I wore my rings in like the hot tub one day because I think we were out and about, and then it started raining. So we're like, oh, let's go get in the hot tub. And my rings changed colors, and I absolutely panicked, like just panicked. And it oxidation, it doesn't matter like how nice your ring is. It has to do with like the heat and the oxidation and like all the stuff. So anyways, I bought on Amazon cheap $20 engagement ring, went a size up because, not a size up. I want a carat size up because, you can. It's fake, so whatever. But anyways, I have a fake engagement ring and a fake wedding ring that I wear if there's any chance we're going to be in water, which is pretty much any day on the cruise. But also just if we're in a country that like maybe.
Well, a lot of the cruise ships, I think pretty much every cruise ship, all of their pools are saltwater. So that's very, it's very abrasive. It's very harsh to
saltwater. And then also the heat. The heat is like key in terms of like changing things, the oxidation, whatever, Google it. But the heat and saltwater can like really mess with like metals and that kind of thing. So anyways, but just if you're traveling, especially out of the country in general, it's good to have fake rings. Just there's no question of whether or not your real rings will be fake or will be safe. And then the fake rings, you can get them to look exactly like the rings you have, but they're just $15-$20 on Amazon. Yeah. So.
And we also made a packing video that's on our channel. So if you guys haven't watched that, go check that out. It's a 20-minute video of, we actually pulled we were packing for our last cruise and we had it all out so you guys can see exactly what we're talking about. I'm going to let you talk about the,
you should talk about that.
Well, we kind of touched on it earlier, like the GoPro, and
if you have a GoPro, don't forget that.
Yeah, take it with you. One of the other reasons why we made this channel was so we can, come back and look at it when we're older or when our kids grow up or whatever, so they can see,
I just want to point out the fact that we officially have more people watching on YouTube than we do on TikTok. Although the numbers have been a little low on TikTok tonight, but.
So if you're not subscribed to our TikTok, that too, but if you're not subscribed
to us,
to
thank you, Samantha.
YouTube.
JV, it is H&B Travels on YouTube. H&B Travels.
Yep. If somebody could maybe put that in the comments, or we can pin it or whatever. Again. Oh, Grace just joined. Hey, Grace. So we are trying to get to 1,000 subscribers by August. We've got a cruise
in September. So by the time we get to that cruise, we will know whether or not we made it to our goal.
What's this guy commenting? Get out of here, you creepy.
What did he say? Don't tell me.
You're being muted. Don't be weird. All right. So if you guys have cruised or any recent vacations, let's talk about it. Let's see.
Please let us know if you have questions.
Also, if you have a beer or drink in your hand, tell us what you're drinking.
It's not letting me pin it.
It's fine. H&B Travels. You'll see us both on top of a lighthouse with a cruise ship in the background.
So,
hey, Grace.
Just to recap, Blake started this YouTube channel in August of last year with the goal to just get to YouTube's definition of like monetization. So you can't start like making any kind of money, which we're talking like pennies. Okay.
We're not really worried about the money, but we just don't want all of our hard work to go.
You cannot ever make any kind of money on YouTube unless within the first year you get to 1,000 subscribers and 400 watch hours. We've already made it to the 400 watch hours, but we need the subscribers.
4,000.
4,000? Yeah. Oh, I thought it was 400. But we made that? We already made that. Yeah. So anyways, we
are live on YouTube. Anyone that is subscribed to us on our channel, we're going to be doing a giveaway. We're going to be giving away a Visa gift card to say thank you for supporting us and all that good stuff.
So it will go to a subscriber, and if you go subscribe and then comment on the YouTube live, that's like another number or another name
It's
in the hat.
the analytics of it. Yeah.
So go subscribe and comment on.
So we see you, Chelsea. We see you, Angel. We see you, Kimberly. Come join us. Still comfortable in the ocean after the submarine. Yes, we plan on staying above the water, not below. We're going to try to keep it that way.
We have never done scuba diving, but we do like snorkeling, which that's also on our list of things. So you can go to like Walmart, yeah, and get a cheap, like $10, your own snorkeling gear. So we recommend just purchasing 1 or 2 sets of snorkeling gear from Walmart or wherever, Target, you find it. $10-15, that will save you a lot in the long run, especially if you do go to like on an excursion or to a resort and they want you to pay for the snorkeling gear. It's probably going to be a lot more expensive. It's also one-time use. If you buy your own, you can pack it in a backpack, bring it to your destination. You can use it, or maybe you don't use it, but you have it if you want it, and you don't have to like the last minute decide to go pay $20, $30, $50 from a resort that wants you to pay that much for the snorkeling gear. So, but the other thing that I had on here that we were just kind of talking about was GoPro, gimbal, phone mic. So we just recently bought the gimbal and the phone mic, which the phone mic is actually really good. Sounds so clear. We have to get a little bit more comfortable using it, which we probably will on the next cruise. But the gimbal, I don't fully know how to use because, like I said, Blake set up this account in August of last year, and he has fully taken control and has done such a good job with this channel. But it's all like his baby. But he has the gimbal, and it stabilizes the video so well. It's incredible. What was the thing that you were going to have me talk about?
Like comfortable shoes.
Oh, okay. So I'm not a shoe person, but when it comes to cruises, I literally pack all of my shoes because I feel like you need to have a nice pair of shoes. Like I would say a nude that you can wear with anything nice. Like, so with any of the nice dinners or anything, like you have a nice shoe that you can wear with any of your nice outfits. But then walking shoes. I think one of the cruises that we went on, Blake didn't bring tennis shoes, and I was like, what? You didn't bring walking shoes? So like walking shoes are key because you just never know. Like when we go to Key West, a couple cruises that we've been on that we went to Key West is a lot of walking. One time we rented bikes.
I mean, we're talking miles. I mean, we're miles and miles of walking.
Nice shoes, walking shoes, and then flip-flops because obviously. But I will also say if you were on a cruise in the Caribbean, and depending on what month it is, but like almost all of the months of the year, the deck of the cruise gets hot.
It blister your feet.
I mean, there was like Celebrity. I think we made the mistake of like not bringing. Oh, Justin.
Hey, Justin. Hey. Thanks for watching, buddy.
We didn't bring our flip flops. I don't know if we were just walking from our chair to the pool, made that mistake and like burned a layer of skin off of our feet. So, anyways.
And speaking of different countries and different areas, a lot of the Caribbean countries, it is mandated that you have reef safe sunscreen. Hannah is a big sunscreen person. I'm Armenian, so
doesn't matter. He should be wearing sunscreen.
Yeah, I know. I need to be wearing sunscreen. But a lot of these countries are mandated, and we've heard stories that if they catch you without reef safe sunscreen, then you can get some pretty big fines. So,
which is also just important. I mean,
do good for the world. You're in their habitat and all that good stuff. So make sure you get the reef safe. You can go on Amazon. Hannah's got a big Amazon store that all the stuff that we're talking about now is listed on there.
And if you don't have the reef safe sunscreen, you can buy it probably on the cruise, but you're going to pay like $50 for it. So just one of those things to make sure you have before you go on the cruise.
Yep.
Oh, water shoes. So we did not have water shoes, but the last cruise that we went on, I forced Blake to book an excursion in Belize. We went cave tubing and it was amazing. Yep. But one of like the things they put there was like have water shoes. And so we bought these, cheap little dingy water shoes off of Amazon. And now we have them forever. So for whatever we might need them for, we have water shoes. So
You talk about the last one.
Matching sets. And don't even act like you don't love a matching set. This man might even have more matching sets than I have.
That is not true.
He has more matching sets than I have. Absolutely. But we love a matching set. And the people on the cruise love a matching set too.
They do.
So
if people could buy me drinks, they would.
Okay, wait. 2 cruises ago, I have the biggest mouth that exists. I work in the news. Like, the news is my life. So, like, I have a big mouth. So, like, the fact that I even kept this secret, I bought this bathing suit from one of those things I saw on TikTok. I bought a bathing suit that had Blake's face all over it. I mean, like, my whole body had Blake's face on it.
You've got that video somewhere.
And yes, it's on my TikTok. I waited until, I don't know, a couple days in, and I put this bathing suit on, and I mean, it was worth the wait. But he was shocked. But then I wore it like the whole day we were on the cruise, and the people loved it.
Yep.
The people loved this bathing suit. I mean, like, we had all of our bartenders just laughing. We had people laughing. So that was great. And then the next cruise we went on, which was for my birthday in March, my sister-in-law and I got our husbands matching. Like, we all were matching, which I also think I have a TikTok or something, or definitely on my Amazon store. We're wearing matching sets, and everyone loved it. Like, as soon as we got off the cruise, they loved it. The people on the cruise loved it. Love a matching set. So Those are all tagged on my Amazon store, but we love matching sets.
Yep.
So depending on what cruise you're on, well, most of the cruises have different theme nights. So when you book a cruise, I would just make sure you look to see if they have like themes, but almost always there's going to be a white night. There might be like a 90s night.
Disco or 70s, 80s, white night.
But we almost always bring something that's for white night.
Yeah.
Which is always fun. So.
Yeah, look on the website, join these Facebook pages that have. Just research your cruise line. I mean, we're part of a Facebook group. There's like 80-something people in there that are on our actual cruise. So, it's cool to kind of connect with people prior to your cruise. We organized a slot pool, which the last video we have up was a slot pool.
We had a lot of fun with the slot pool.
You get to meet a lot of cool people.
Here's a nice little tip. So if you do the slot pool, and you are the one who hosted. So we were the ones who hosted it, and we had 20 people all putting $40 in. So it was like $1,200-$1,500.
Yeah, that's quite money.
So the casino recognized that we spent that much money at the casino, and the next day we had a voucher in our room for 10-15% off our next cruise.
So that's what we used for this one. So
there's your tip to schedule a slot pool. And the way he does that is he goes and joins the Facebook group. For that, so we joined the Facebook group for MSC Seascape September 3rd through whatever, and he just, hey, we're gonna do a slot pool this day, this time. We already have 8 or 10 people in the slot pool. So if you're gonna go on the MSC Seascape September 3rd to September 9 or 10,
come join us.
Come join the slot pool.
We'll be there.
Yeah. I think we should stay on until 8 and let people ask questions if they want to ask questions.
Yeah, how about it? Question away.
Somebody asked if you watched me on TV.
Sometimes.
So that question is stemming from the fact that I'm a news anchor.
It's actually funny because we don't have cable. We just use
We have bunny ears.
Well, kind of.
We have an antenna, so he can get both channels that I'm on. I'm on CBS and ABC in Wilmington, North Carolina. So, but yes, he does watch me, especially when I tell him to, but that's not that often.
Yeah.
When we first started dating, I was the morning show and he worked overnights. So he would watch me on his phone while he was working.
Ask away.
Yes, please ask us anything.
What is y'all's dream vacation? If you can go anywhere in the world right now, where would you go?
Italy.
Yeah.
What's yours? What's your answer?
Shrek and Donkey have joined. That's hello, Shrek. Hello,
if you
Donkey.
could go anywhere in the world right now, where would you go?
Logan Fowler.
Italy.
Isaiah. I like the way that's spelled. Isaiah Marie. I like that. Italy. Yeah, probably Italy. Yeah.
We also want to go to Armenia at some point.
Yeah. Logan, what's up? Hawaii.
Yes. Hawaii is expensive, but yes.
Yeah.
So if you're just joining us on TikTok, we are doing a YouTube live H&B
Oh, sorry.
Ashaya.
Sorry.
Ashaya?
I like that too.
Ashaya.
Sorry.
What's up, Blake?
What's up, Logan? Kim wants a cruise to Alaska. Ooh, Justin,
That's
I need to call you about that
is
because
also
we
what
are.
want to do.
That is on our list. We need to
Yes.
make that happen.
Ashaya. Okay, yeah. So it's Ashaya.
Yeah, that would be fun just to be able to just sit out on your balcony, drink some coffee in the morning, and watch the glaciers and all that stuff go by. That would be.
We do want to do
fantastic.
an Alaskan cruise. Let us know if you've done an Alaskan cruise. I know at one point when I did a live, somebody had gone to, or they were joining me on TikTok live from their Alaskan cruise, which I was like, how is your Wi-Fi so good?
It's cold, bro.
Because that is the one thing I will say, no matter what Wi-Fi package you have on a cruise, it's not great.
Yeah, but if you're on a cruise, just
No, you shouldn't be using it anyways.
unconnect.
But
Just
the first
have
cruise,
a way to contact home, and that's about it. I mean, that's all you need.
the first cruise we ever went on, we did not get the Wi-Fi package, and it was fabulous.
Justin says it would be cold. Yes, well, that's
I feel like you're signing that up for that.
Still want to go. I'm down. Well, get up with me. We will plan something soon. That would be fun. Logan, what are you doing tonight? Kinsley, hello, Kinsley. Fred, Cindy from California. Hey, guys. We are on YouTube Live. Trying to get to our goal. We are giving away a Visa gift card tonight to one of our subscribers who follows us on YouTube. Our YouTube handle is H as in Hannah, B as in Blake, Travels on YouTube. Justin, I'll be counting on you to get ready to go. Hello, Aspen. Hawaii Gal. Hello. Addison, hello. So, yes, now that Hannah is peeing somewhere, I'm stuck with this by myself. I'm ready. Kim's been. Well, let's get on it. Let's do it. Who's down to go to Alaska with us? We've got 2 people here that us couples will be 4. Let's do it. Let's book it. We are in our travel phase. People are like, are you having kids anytime soon? I'm like, no, we're booking cruises and all-inclusive vacations. That's what we want. Hello, Carol. Hello, user 516-822-5333-17733. We're live on YouTube. Just hanging out, having a drink.
Let us know what you want to know about travel.
Yep.
Something about us.
Yep. Justin says Kim and him are ready to travel.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Wait, do you want to go on the cruise with us?
No, they want to do an Alaskan cruise.
Yeah, but do you want to do a Caribbean cruise?
Just take
So
us. You use us.
Yeah.
We will plan it for you.
Blake is pretty much a certified travel agent at this point.
Not really, but we will plan it. I promise. Hello, PK Woody. How are
we
you
also
tonight?
always meet like lifetime friends when we travel. And every now and then we'll say, okay, we need to not focus on meeting people. This is just gonna be a vacation for us. And then every time we meet people that we love, 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 spend the whole week with them, and then we become lifelong friends. So
hello, Yolanda. Never been on a cruise. Now is the time.
don't knock it until you try it.
Yep. Hello, Bailey. Hello, JP.
When we first started dating, I could have gone my whole life without a cruise and I would have been happy. He was like, just try it. And now we've been on 5. So
yep. You can't knock it until you try it.
We do love a cruise.
It's a floating city. You just people are like, oh, I'm
and it's inexpensive.
You just You don't have to worry about a receipt. You don't have to worry about tipping. It's just all included. It's the way to go. You know, you go to dinner, you order what you want as much as you want.
Get all the appetizers.
If you want a Caesar salad, you want all of it. Just get all of it if that's what you want.
We just booked a 7-night cruise going to 4 different places, Wi-Fi, drinks, all inclusive for $1,600
For both of us, total.
for both of us. So $800 per person.
That is out the door, tips included, taxes.
Yeah.
All of it for 7 nights. So that's less than $120 a night. You can even go to the Hilton Inn in your hometown for that much. Plus all your drinks, all of the Wi-Fi, all of everything.
It is a good price, right? We've convinced Yolanda to go on a cruise, I think.
Let's sign her up. Thanks for joining us, Yolanda. Thanks for joining us on YouTube. Your name is in the hat for our gift card that we're giving away tonight.
Yes.
We're giving it away. Giving away.
Go subscribe to H&B Travels and comment on our YouTube Live for an extra chance to win.
Yep. Justin says they've never been on a cruise. Justin, I'm telling you, man, you're missing out, bro.
Don't knock it until you try it.
You've seen all the pictures. You've seen all of Hannah's TikToks.
Just try it once, and then if you still don't like it, that's fine.
And you can bring the kids. The kids, bring the kids. They've got the babysitting services.
Mhm.
I don't know how much it is. I've heard it's good. They've got water parks on board.
We actually went to the water park area last time.
It was very fun.
I don't love an enclosed slide.
Yep.
But I will try something before I say I don't like it.
Yep. Yeah, they've got the water slides. They've got the arcades.
He said he wants to go. Okay, September 3rd through the 9th. 10th. Let's go.
Yep. $1,600 out the door.
Let's go.
Thank you, Joe.
Let us know what you want to know about.
Yep. We've got about 4 more minutes till we close this giveaway. Join us on YouTube, H&B Travels. Hello, Brian. We are giving away a gift card tonight.
So we got married in October of 2021, and we had decided that we wanted to do some traveling before we had kids. And that timeline keeps getting pushed back because we're having so much fun traveling. And then Blake decided to make us a YouTube channel, which he has been just working so hard on. So that's why we are shamelessly asking for follows on YouTube. We need 1,000 subscribers by August.
We're halfway there. A little bit more than halfway. What cruise line is the best to go on? So our favorite right now is the MSC. It's an Italian cruise line. You can look at our channel, look at our past videos. It's just a really good cruise line. We've enjoyed it. We've never had any issues. Cruising is back now that the pandemic is past us. Yeah, go check it out. It's MSC Cruises.
We have done, Blake has created like tours of the ships that we've been on in the last year. So that is the MSC Divina, which was our favorite, the MSC Meraviglia. We've also done a couple trips to New York City, and we've done like hotel tours, rooftop tours. Hello from Texas. Yes, please let us know where you're watching from.
You do not. No, sir. You do not have to have the vaccine to go on them.
Initially you did, but now you
did.
don't.
Yeah. No, I mean, it's back to normal. Everybody, they've got plenty of like hand washing stations and, obviously.
Which is something they did before the pandemic. Washy.
Yeah. Before you go into the dinner and all that good stuff. But it's just a really good time. Everybody that gets on the cruises, by day 2, your friends, you make friends, you go sing karaoke, and it's just a really karaoke. I do.
He is, and he's actually really good at karaoke.
Only when I have a few drinks in me, then.
So on our honeymoon,
Justin and I will sing Sheryl Crow and Kid Rock.
I had never seen Blake do karaoke before our honeymoon, and then we go on our honeymoon, and he is like Mr. Personality.
I am.
And everyone was like, "What do you do for a living?"
Because of the alcohol.
Thinking he was like a radio host or something, and he's not. He's cop. But anyways, he's really good at karaoke. So
yeah, and the spa, I've never really been a big fan of like the massages and spas and stuff like that. But they've got like a really good thermal area towards like saunas, and
Hydrotherapy.
there's an ice room to where there's literally like snow falling, and there's salt rooms, there's saunas, there's jacuzzis, there's I mean, I don't even know what else. Like walk through misting stations. I mean, it's just incredible. I mean, it when we say it's a floating city, I mean it is a
Right.
floating city. It's absolutely incredible.
Hello, Cami and
Hey
Cami.
Jonesy, how you doing, sir? Justin,
Let us know where you're
Islands in the
watching
Stream.
from,
Okay, all right.
and if there's anything that you want specifically to know about in terms of traveling, cruises, us.
Camille, Camille.
It's rare that I actually get to go live with my husband because our schedules are
Yeah,
kind
I'm
of
not
crazy.
I'm not a big
So
live.
that's the other thing too, is that Blake created this YouTube channel in his free time. We both have full-time jobs. He does this YouTube channel pretty much on his own. I wouldn't even know where to begin to do the YouTube channel. Even though like video and editing and that kind of thing is like what I do for my actual job. But Blake does this YouTube channel on the side, and he's done such a good job with it. But we have 50 something days, 50 days, something like that, to get to 1,000 subscribers. So we are like desperately
We can
pleading
do it.
for Tennessee. Somebody's watching from Tennessee.
Hello, Tennessee.
Cam. I go to the casino on cruises. We do too.
Cam, go check out our YouTube video. I won.
$800.
It was more than that. It was the biggest win I've ever made.
Yeah.
Go check out our YouTube video.
We
H&B
actually-
Travels.
The last cruise we went on, we did a slot pool, and we are going to do another one for this cruise in September.
Yep.
Which also
Jonesy.
got us a discount on this cruise.
Jonesy's dealing with
So-
moving. Just moved into a new house. Congratulations. Thanks for joining us on YouTube there, Jonesy. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Be entered into our giveaway that we are doing tonight. We've got a Visa gift card right here that we are going to be giving away at the end of the live. We'll be adding up everybody's comments and totals, and somebody's going to win that gift card tonight.
So we have also been dealing with bunnies at our house.
That has nothing to do with our
I
travel.
know it doesn't, but Tunica and Metropolis? What does that
I'm
mean?
not sure where that's at.
Please explain. Tunica and Metropolis?
I feel like that's somewhere west, somewhere, maybe.
We want to do an Alaskan cruise soon, but
Very, very
probably
soon.
not until at least 2024, because we just booked a cruise for September. So we probably won't do another cruise
Yep.
in 2023,
We'll be on the MSC Seascape the first week in September.
which we are very excited about. If you have been on the Seascape, let us know.
We are going to Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic, Nassau, and Ocean Key, which is MSC's private island. We've got a couple of videos on our YouTube channel of us going to Ocean Key. If you haven't checked those out, go ahead and make sure you check those out. But we've never been to Dominican Republic, and we've never been to Puerto Rico, so that's going to be something new. We're trying not to watch a bunch of YouTube videos of.
Are we?
Well, I'm
Are
trying
we
not
trying
to.
not
but,
to?
we're trying to kind of leave it as a surprise and see where things are going. But
I feel like this sunset's gonna be really pretty. It just the whole room just like turned orange.
I'm trying to see what our web camera's doing. It's got us like.
Blake is very guilty of watching YouTube videos of our ship. Before we even get on the ship, he will know the entire layout.
Try not to be as bad this time. The Seascape is a fairly new ship. It came out in 2020, but then obviously the pandemic kind of shut it down. So really, the ship has only been at full capacity since 2022. So it's going to be one of the newer
The
ships.
Tunica and the YouTube channel name is H&B Travels. Tunica and Metropolis are casinos.
Nice. Hello, Emma. Thanks for joining. It's H&B Travels on YouTube. It's a picture of us. We are on top of a lighthouse overlooking one of the cruise ships.
We are giving away a gift card. If you go subscribe to our YouTube, HMB Travels, and
I'll show the back of it because it's barcode.
also, wait, I wasn't showing the back, was it? Go subscribe and then also comment. We are giving away a Visa gift card to a subscriber.
Get great rates on rentals. Yeah, that's what we heard.
So subscribe, and then if you comment, you'll get an extra count in the hat for the Visa. We are trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. Hello, Rebecca. Hey, girl. Okay, so Rebecca has been doing this like running thing. I'm like spilling your tea right now, and I love it. It's so motivational. Hello. She also is the wife of one of my coworkers.
Yeah.
Hi, Rebecca. Now that everyone knows who you are.
And let's talk about getting back to port early and not
At the last second.
the last second.
We have a
Yeah.
video up about that.
Yeah.
What are they called? Peer runners.
Peer runners.
Peer runners.
Yep. If you haven't seen that video,
Girl, I've been struggling with getting back in it head first. You know what? You take time off if you need time off. Because if you try and do it when you don't want to do it, you'll start to hate it. So
amen, sister.
Blake
Amen.
doesn't like running in general. So
Well, the only time I'm running is if it's from a bear or
on a peer
Chick-fil-A
runner,
after a good sale.
you're doing great, sweetie. I love your videos. Super motivational. You're doing great. You're trying to do like what, 1,000 miles in a year? Like said, screw that. We have been doing this live for like an hour. I need to make sure I'm not missing the YouTube. Okay, so if you're just joining, let us know where you're watching from. And tell us what you want us to talk about. We've gone through my list. I made a list of things to talk about because I'm type A. And then I also made a list of our favorite things that we pack on cruises, which we have also actually made. Yes, it is our first YouTube live. Monty, tell us what we're doing wrong and what we're doing right. We love some constructive criticism, except not really. Hi, Morgan from Leland. I also made a list of things that we like to bring on cruises, which is really helpful on cruises. We've also made a YouTube video about it. So go subscribe on our YouTube channel, HMB Travels, and watch that video. Also, let us know if you have any questions about cruising, traveling, honeymooning. So we got married in October of 2021, and our plan was to travel as much as possible before we had kids. And initially, it was going to be like for a year, and then we would try for kids. But now we are like almost at 2 years, and we are still doing the traveling thing, pushing that kids date back a little bit further and further. So
do you have to have a passport? Depending if it is a closed loop cruise, closed loop meaning if you leave the same spot. So if you leave from Miami, return to Miami, yes, you should be fine. I think you have to have a copy of your birth certificate, all that stuff. Just check the website. Some cruises, I believe, are different. Ultimately, it's going to be up to Customs and Border Patrol. So I don't think you have to have a passport if it's closed looped, but don't quote me on that.
Somebody asked what you do.
I work for the government.
That's all you're going to say?
I do. If you can.
There is I have made a TikTok about how we met, and that explains exactly what he does. So.
Waste management.
He said, or he, she, I'm not sure, said fair enough.
I work in waste management.
He does not work in waste management.
No, kind of. Justin, you understand. Yeah, we've been on this for an hour and a half. For an hour and 10 minutes.
An hour and 10 minutes. All right, people.
Dinner is on the stove.
Is it?
So
Oh, it is. Let us know what you want to know about.
About 5 more minutes, and then we are cutting it.
Speak now or forever hold your peace, or until the next time we go live. What do you want to know about? Justin, you've been hanging on for a minute there.
Justin,
You've been watching us. Are you working? Are you bored and working?
he's just a waste of management away. No, he's probably at home with Kim. Hi, Kim, if you can hear this. Yes. Jonesy knows what's up.
Now I work day shift. All right, well.
Where are you guys from? I'm very curious. I don't know how many you have on there, but
Just a couple.
just a few.
Ooh, dwindling. We are dwindling.
What is dwindling?
Like 2
Oh,
people. Let's see. Why don't we show you the backyard?
No, it's not. It's not cut. No, it'd be all right.
Trying to get
I
some
haven't
more
cut the
interaction
grass.
here.
Haven't cut the grass in like a couple of
I
days.
think we'll be fine.
No, it's fine. All right. Dinner is on the stove. We appreciate you guys watching. We're going to be choosing a winner here soon. We're in North Carolina.
Seattle. Ooh, cool.
Seattle.
Yes,
We've
we are in
got
North Carolina.
Indiana. We've got North Carolina. We've got
Tennessee earlier. I'm going to guess they're not on here
Tennessee.
anymore. All right. I'm going to...
No, you're not.
Why?
Not the
Let's
backyard.
just see if the backyard does more.
Jesus Christ. All right. Vale, NC. Okay.
Farfart?
Oak Island. That is very, 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 very close to us.
Our light holder.
Nice.
Also, the uplighting that Blake has set up is like pretty... I mean, he means business.
All right. We are cutting it.
Yes,
We love you guys. Thanks for joining our live, and stay tuned for our next video. We're going to be giving away this gift card. So peace out.